Hello, it's me, Wilfurry, and today we'll be back in episode 4, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, in the last episode, we meet few friends, Dallan, I forgot the name, Tate, and some other friends. So yeah, in today's video, we were invited to like a meeting room and stuff like that, and yeah, here we are. The room is filled with students all gathered around a large table, engaged in a quick conversation or waiting for things to begin. By the look of it, we were the last one to arrive. Since everyone stopped talking and get to their places, so what exactly am I supposed to do? Same things to me. Find a chair, sit back, and turn on the dive from boredom. It's not that boring, especially for a first year like you. To be honest, I don't care how fun or dull this meeting will be. Just being invited here feels like an accomplishment. Pathetic. Excuse me, do you have any idea of how hard it is to make friends on the first day of school? My follower worship me the moment they laid eyes on. No, you don't, so shut it. Dylan take his place at the center of the table and start the meeting. I grabbed the seat next to stay while Aiden, that was the name. Okay, Aiden take a spot in what I assume in the vice leader section. I don't know Dylan was such a big deal around here. Yeah, he's like the leader of the Shards, I propose. Unofficial title, but everyone just respect him naturally. His main title is the leader of the defending shard, which is exactly why nobody wants to join the sorcery shard. That damn muscular wolf. Um, could it be that you actually need to be born with arcane power to be in that chart, so you naturally get less people in there? Just a wild guess. No, it's all about popularity around here and sex appeal. Trust. The harder you are, the more friends you have. Simple math. Then you must have tons of friends. Oh, look at that face. Oh, you're sweet, so sweet. I could just yawn. Suck on your fingers. Oh, okay. It makes sense. I guess in a place where power and beauty go hand in hand, the more desirable you are, the more energy and iPhone drop when they follow. Or to put it bluntly, make the monster as horny as possible for maximum profit. I wouldn't want to stand out, so although I don't follow the cat lead to fall asleep at the table, I do shut my mouth. Aiden meanwhile focused on the stack of paper in front of him, though I noticed his ear or subtle turn towards Dallan, he instantly, even if he pretends not to, Dallan goes on about this year budget distribution for shard equipment and the security measure needed for their members. Each shard has its own unique risk. Obviously, someone from the sorcery shard isn't likely to get stabbed in battle, but there's still a chance, falling from a high place or just straight up exploding. That sounds painful. As the meeting progressed, other students begin taking turns speaking and I actually learn a lot things they don't tell you online, like how the seafood at dinner tonight is supposed to be incredibly fresh, so everyone should go for it. Or how their new sorcery processor this year, and according to everyone in the room, he's ridiculously hot. Honestly, after the first 10 minutes, the whole thing turned into some kind of formal gossip group. I've definitely get the feeling they're all good friends at some extent. Unfortunately, being one of the only first year here, aside from Tate, I eventually draw attention to myself unintentionally. I can feel their eye on me every second. Delamas noticed too, but because he take it upon himself to introduce me as one of the newest recommended student, I'm not sure if that make things better or worse. Half of them cheer as I stand up to greet them. The other half just don't care that much. I think that's all we needed to discuss for today. I doubt we need to meet again before the test begins, so I bid you all for farewell, as well as good luck on the audition and pairs battle. It's over already. That was a pretty cooperative and efficient meeting. After the last announcement, the leader of the Sorcery Shard Marina, a graceful and beautiful fox called Tate name. I reached over to wake him up before I could even touch him. He's already on his feet, standing straight up in front of her. She spoke to him briefly and I watched as his ear drooped. Aiden, meanwhile, has wasted no time. The moment the meeting ends, he practically sprinted out the door. Then stayed behind, talking with the other shard leader. Every now and then, he gave me a quick glance as if he needed something from me. I know exactly what you're thinking, so let me warn you. You better leave your heart out of the next decision. It's a pretty serious one, kid. Who knows, it might change the course of history. Or at the very least, your life, heh. Way to be dramatic. Oh my gosh. Where's Aiden going? Where's Aiden going? Tay seem upset. Dallan can introduce me to the shard leader. I don't feel like talking to any of them. Let me think about this decision. Be right back. Okay, so I have decided to continuing the thing. So basically, I want to say that I think each of these are like a unique ending, but since I think about it, I'm gonna go for Dallan first. I wanna so basically in this series, I think I wanna try out to get every what do you call it, every ending possible. So let's start off with Dallan, which is the wolf guy. So yeah, let's start with that. Maybe Dallan could introduce me to the other shard leader. I approached Dallan. He seemed happy to see me as he put his arm around my shoulder. Hello, hey friends. So you were probably wondering who is this little guy is. He pat me on the head. It's a little embarrassing, but I can take it. There were four other people in front of me. The first one was to talk is a tall raccoon girl with a very bouncy and voluptuous personality. This is Will. He's a first year and he hasn't chosen a shard yet. Hi. Hi there, I'm Chelsea, the trusty vice leader of the defending shard. Are you a little cutie? Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm so very happy you choose our chart. It's the best around. The tower over me standing on her tiptoes, extending her glove and hand for handshake, which I so graciously accept. She squeezes and shake it quite hard. Nice to meet you, I. And if you don't, that's fine. But then maybe you consider buying one of my invention, just so I don't get too mad at you. Here, let me show you some. Chelsea, let him breathe, please. Not everyone is used to your energy. Right. I always get ahead of myself, like my mom always said. Quick as an arrow with the word that one. If only her hands would work as fast. We might afford to pay rent this month, haha. That was the saddest thing I heard in a while. But hey, found someone that will give Tate Energy a run for his money. Okay, so moving on. I didn't get to tell him what my whole deal is. Make it quick, Chelsea. Alright, little dude, so I'm an inventor, but the best there is. That's pretty cool. Aha. Anything else? Oh no, that would be it. Pretty self-explanatory. Find me for useful item and trinkets. Take it away, Dallan. Right, moving on a second time. She has a weirdo energy for sure, but I like it. She's cute and has a big quality, so agreed. Huge boobs. Hey, that's not very polite of you. The women are to be respected, but you just shush. But I said shush. This is Oliver, vice leader of the sorcery shard. Oliver, if you may. Roger. My, he's shaking. My name is Oliver. Yes, correct. What else? I'm the sorcery. What do you call the vice leader of the sorcery shard? Yeah. Wait, how do you know all that? Dallan just said it. Of course, haha, silly me. I'll just go have some tea then. A name functions all we're going to get then. Oliver is very shy around strangers and get easily distracted, but he's the hardest worker here, at least when it comes to paperwork and homework. Oh, and this here is. I can introduce myself. Thank you very much. The floor is yours. Yeah. Greeting. My name is Haima. Haima. The next one is. I'm not actually sure what they are. Neither can I make out their sex or gender. They wear simple day-to-day clothing, the main attraction being the bandaged arm with traces, smoke, or darkness coming out of it. I'm the leader of the Slayer Shard, and the only leader without a vice apparently. I heard you managed to befriend him already. The tiger that just ran out of the door like his tail caught on fire. Debatable. So if you catch him again, tell him he's dead. Will do. I can see you staring at my arm and... What? No, I'm not. I mean, what arm? My eyes are closed. It's fine, you get a pass because you're new. All you need to know is that it's a curse. And no, you don't have to worry about it unless you make me angry. That curse seemed familiar. Gotcha. So, about Aiden, what about him? So, he's not around much. Ha! I'm lucky to see him for 30 minutes a day. And he's lucky he bring all the paperwork on time. God knows when he even does it. They look at their imaginary watch under the sleeve. I believe this is all the time I have. By their bored expression, I can tell they do. In fact, have time not for me. I don't blame them. You're quite boring. I do not need to be roasted today. I believe we met already, Will. We sure did, Therium, right? Ding ding ding. Vice leader of the Summoner Shard. Our leader isn't present right now, but no worries. He doesn't have the Slayer syndrome. Heyman gave him a murderous look across the room. And unfortunately, I also do not have much time on my hand, but I do hope I can see you again. If not as a member of our shard, at least around. Eye candy is hard come by these days. That was intense. There is something about that guy. That would be all of them for now. Oh, and that one, he point towards the fox lady talking with Tate. Her name is Marina, the leader of the sorcery shard. You have a chance to talk to her later, maybe. She seemed busy. What do you think of the lot? They seem nice enough. Very different from each other. Looking over, I see the headmaster talking to Tate and Marina. Although it would seem that he's not very interested in her, and ignoring her quite hard, considering her semi-panic state. She tried to speak at any pause in the headmaster word, but is proving ineffective. He was definitely upset at the cat with ear leaned back. Tate, as always, tried to keep a smile on his face and barely succeeding. Wonder what to be in poor Tate place. You should meet the headmaster in person too. I just said I don't. Whoa, okay. Dallan took my arm and basically dragged me over to him. I don't think now is the time, Dal. Good afternoon, Mr. Argus. Ah, the headmaster gesture for Tate and Marina to leave, which they do, sulking. Yes, sir, Dallan Hart, at your disposal. I heard great thing about you. I hope to experience them in person now that I'm fully in command. Certainly. I will not disappoint. That's what I like to hear. As for you, what an exceptional young mind only after the first year to show up to the meeting. But unlike that one, I don't think I should give you detention on the first day, right? No, sir. Good boy. So Tate got a detention, huh? At least I got my answer early. His name is Will. Dallan shouted my name like I'm his new stuffed animal he just got for Christmas. I can feel it got you excited, pervert. I didn't have any objectification king before meeting you. I know you're welcome. Yes, I remember. After all, I'm probably the first to know his name at the academy, right? Because of all the document. Haha. I'm so stupid. It won't happen again. A bit of an overreaction. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around, Dylan. Yes, I will be expecting you. Expect to see me around sometime too, Will. I like to observe all my people from the time to time. He give me a wink. Turn around and leave with a flick of its tail. I didn't even realize I was struggling to hold my back straight until he closed the door behind him. He was a little amazing. Sure. He's a professional and inspirational. That look like he's about to shed a tear or implode in a supernova. I hope I can be like that someday. Got a crush? No, no, no. He's not my tape. Too big. He answered that to that unironically. He answered to that unironically. Wait, I call it unironically. Like smaller guys noted. So Will, you're new here. What are your plans? Well, graduating would be a good objective. I mean, for right now, considering the meeting's over and there are no classes yet. Oh, I don't have many ideas. Though I might hang out around here if you don't mind. I doubt you like these dusty old meeting room more than the outside. The academy is much more beautiful than you might think. Everyone says it, even the ones who aren't necessarily fan of this place. You just have to get familiar with everything. Oh no, he wants to get rid of you. Isn't that just disappointing? Guess we can say goodbye to this relationship. This hurt more than I thought it would. Oh yeah, you might be right. I'll just get out of your fur. Just let me take some paper with me and make sure to tell Chelsea where I'm going really quick. Or else she freak out. I'll meet you in the hallway. You're coming with me? But of course, I want to show you every nook and cranny of this place. It's the least I can do, seeing how attentive you were the entire meeting. I'll be honest, I was starting to bore myself at times. Can't blame Teddy for falling asleep. Well, maybe passing out of the moment I opened my mouth was a little excessive, to be honest. It was nothing. How can I not pay attention when everyone is so interesting, not to mention completely new? They really are an interesting bunch, huh? And I'm glad you're a people person as well. More of an attractive people person. Ha, see Scribble? My downfall will not come that soon. Oh shit. I sure hope it doesn't. Our body relates it. But if you stumble on the way, I'm not complaining. More amusement for me. I walk out the hallway and wait by the door. My feet trembling, my feet trembling slightly. He's so big and so dumb, so dreamy for a wolf. And that cute tail wag. Didn't know primal instinct were something to fantasize about. Okay, what's wrong with you, Scribbles? What? I'm only speaking the truth, literally. Are you jealous or something? Pfft, jealous? You are like an omelette on the sidewalk. Eye-catchy for sure, but otherwise useless and meaningless. Do not even try to play your mind game with me. Got a little defensive there. I'll go browse the not internet from your brain. Do not bother with your nonsense. Do not bother with me with your nonsense. It's the one thing that isn't dead, rotten or withered. Do as you wish. I'm not complaining on some alone thought. Other fur passed by as I lay by the door with my back to the wall. I study each one as closely as I can. At first, it was to gather information. Now it's just for fun. It is surprisingly boring not having another entity invading your mind from time to time. They either have attractive body, funny haircut, or interesting clothes. A common theme around was leaving very little to the imagination. Just a simple action of squatting as I am now. Make more skirts passing by useless. Scribble would make a lot of comments, probably misogynistic ones. So it's probably for the best that he's busy. The raccoon girl named Chelsea come in, rush out of the door. Thankfully, the door opened on his side, so my door. So my heart didn't quite burst through my rib cage. She ran past, sees me, and doubled back, jogging in place. Hey there, newbie. It's Will. Hi. You're still here. Good. Seeing how invested you already are in our business, would you like to help me out with a new invention? You mostly have to test it actually, not really work on it. I would say yes, but Dallan is supposed to give me a tour of the campus in a minute. Oh, I don't see him right this moment. I still have some loose bolts and screw to tighten if you know what I mean. Didn't you mean that literally? Ha! Yeah. Hey, it could be your last stop on the tour, my office, or as I like to call it, the workshop. But very creative, thanks. But don't tell anyone. It's not supposed to be a workshop. It's an office, full of boring old paper, books, and nothing else. Nothing explosive. Okay, Dallan is actually usually the one that helped me, but he won't be able to with this one. So you're okay with asking this from a stranger? Yup, you know, this way I won't get emotionally attached in case of of the need for very interesting physical therapy. To put it simply. Oh. So will you do it? Let me think about this, guys, and I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna say absolutely. I love to help out. I don't see why not. Yay! We're gonna have so much fun. And if you prove yourself useful, maybe I'll help. I'll let you help me some more. I can see that you're not crybaby, my last helper. One wretch to the head, and he's on the floor crying. You're nuts. You're a monster. I mean, he deserved it. Who uses lead fasteners when building a drone? Had to disassemble the whole thing, and he had the easiest job. What did I get myself into? See you later, then, Will. Oh, just in case, here's a little map to my work. I'm in office. You just carry this around? Yep. She take her leave without another word. I'm letting you know now. I'm not taking a wrench to the head. Look who's back already. Don't even mention it. I've been in there for a couple of minutes and I seen some shit. I've definitely lost some more of the little respect I had for you. In my defense, I didn't intentionally watch any of that. Dylan came back as a second later carrying a small suitcase with this stuff inside. He take a luggage from me as well. Let me carry that, it looked heavy. Well, we put it in my office for now and you can come back for it anytime. Sound good, so I'm assuming we're stopping at the Defender Sharp place? You're right on that. But you might want to call it headquarters. The members are very serious when it come to title. Make them feel special. Understood. To my surprise, Dylan take my hand as we start walking. Aww, he's taking my hand. It wasn't anything special. It felt kind of professional. The grip was firm and confident. I'm trying not to think much about it, but it's hard, along with other things at this moment. Try not to focus on our walk. I see my many friends hurrying past, some with worried faces and a map in hand. Something I could relate to, but if I didn't just get the hottest guy in town as a personal guide. Some of the people were humming a happy tune. I look at the happy wolf walking beside me. I can relate to that as well. But as all of them stopped to greet Dallan either by name or by his position as the leader, and even gave me a nod of acknowledgement. Look at you, Mr. Popular, on the first day. If I'm hanging around the big boys, then I sure can be popular. Don't worry, people around here are actually very nice usually. Maybe too nice sometimes. Too nice? Is that a thing? Well, let's just say it's easy to be surrounded by lust. That is actually giving me all the information I need to understand what he means. And honestly, it kind of excited me. So if anyone invite you ever, expect stuff to happen. He blushed while saying that. You don't see that from everybody when your daily life is sexualized so much. We arrive at the front of the door with the Defender emblem on it. Here it is. It doesn't look so much different from all the other doors. Weird. Hang on. There you go. No! We pride ourselves with a humble nature. Wait, hang on. No. Okay, it doesn't look from. Our job is follow through aspect with. We pride ourselves with a humble nature. Being prideful about humbleness is kind of ironic. He opened the door. Nice! The room itself looked luxurious. Everyone here looked like a noble. All their clothes resemble some kind of suit similar to Dallan, but each has their own twist, and were definitely more glamorous. I can just imagine how out of place Chelsea looked in here. I only got a glimpse of all that once Dallan opened the door. Then he stopped and turned towards me. So it's a strict policy that only member of the Shard can enter one headquarters unless it's an emergency. I read about that actually. I hope you might forget. Ha, not a chance. Who do you think I am? Duty before all? He comes closer and whispers, do you actually want to come in? Because I could just make something up if you really want to. No, that's fine. I don't want to upset anyone. Besides, you're only here to drop off our stuff. Right, okay. I'll be back in a second. As soon as he walked inside and shut the door, I could hear the member assaulting him. In a good way. There were thuds in the door, which I presume were him getting jump hugged or overwhelmed and pushed back. The door isn't thin enough to hear them. Hey Dylan, how was the meeting? Hey, look over there. We got fresh meat. A lot of new member this year. Oh, hello, new friend. And we even scored one of those special guys. She's big. Can't wait to meet her. What you got, dude? What you got there? Need some help carrying it? No need. I'm fine. I just need to get these things to my office. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll get them. I'll help. Alright, guess that works. Haha. That concludes my visit then. I'll see you all later. Can't wait to meet all the new member properly. Aw, do you really have to go? Can you have a drink with us at least? We have a bendy straws. Afraid not. Got a promise to keep. To who? Yeah. Who to chump? Oh, when I put my hand on that, he opened and closed the door as fast as he can. Hopefully not it. Nobody will follow me. Sorry about that. They seem passionate. Forgive them. They can be a bit much. I can see that by the sweat dripping on his forehead. But it seems like we're all set to go. Shall we? Show me the way, Mr. Leaderman. I mentioned this before, and no offense, but you are much more palatable than I thought. Ha, none taken. You're not far off. They're all warrior. But I find them very sweet as well. I'm thankful to have so many great friends. You'll be the same in no time. I can feel the kindness in you. He must be thinking about me. Yes, my dear muscular knucklehead. I'm right here underneath this pound of flesh. Hey, get me closer so he can sense of me a little harder. Shut up. I can keep all the credit. You emanate so much kindness yourself then that it rubs off on me. I'm flattered you think that. I do try to be the best version of myself, as hypocritical as that might sound. Doesn't sound that way at all. That's what we should all strive for. Kiss ass. Then we have very common interests. Oh, we are approaching one of the main classroom. Here is where most of the theoretical lessons are being held for the Defender Shard. Of course, just one of many. How many students does it fit? Exactly 100. All of them are the same. And how many students does the academy hold in total? Here, hard to say. This year we have slightly more than average accepted applicant. Mostly because of 60% of them are fated to fail the test. That much we were told. That's why they decided to give more people a try. And even before the entrance exam would get rid of about 20%. Oh, but you don't have to worry about that. We never had anyone come here through a good recommendation not be super cool. I bet you're the coldest of them, coolest of them all. Haha, careful on what you bet. Might go into depth. So to answer your question, I say around 5,000 students at the moment, give or take. Quite a hefty number. I disagree. We have students from all over the world, being one of the best hunter academies out there, and yet most fall just below the acceptance requirement, or are too intimidated to even try. So those are rookie numbers. Oh, here's the library. How do you do on reading? My second favorite activity. Then you love it. You love this one. Yeah. Hope I don't arouse you too much, but this library holds over 10 million books. That's not the best top review that arouses me. If you don't look from the outside, you can see a large lone tower on the east wing. That's the whole thing in this place, filled with books from the top to bottom. Whoa! But why? Because when you have no internet, having a large variety of books is suddenly very appealing before the test. Sure, you can leave the barrier for that, but it's kind of far away and it's surrounded by nightfall, so this is the safest option. Is this the only library? There are two more smaller in size, with only academy relevant books in them. We also have bookstores on campus near the market, but I don't advise wasting your money on those. Do you spend a lot of time in there? The library, I mean? You seem very excited about it. Who, me? Nah, there aren't many books for me, unfortunately. I know exactly how you feel and don't blame you. I do listen to audiobooks while I work out. Maybe you join me sometime. I'm at the end of my newest book and don't have the energy to start another story from zero. As long as it's mostly cardio, have fun, you're the boss. Here are the training rooms. The walls are coated with magic so you don't have to worry about damaging them. You unless you have a super powerful demon magic or something, but ha 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 ha. No, I don't. Anyways, it's where we do well all the combat stuff. Maybe we too will have a one-on-one. Would love to see you on top of me. What do you mean? On the scoreboard? Not to pat on my own head, but it's been since someone bested me in combat. Haima is the only one that can come close, but they usually stay out of the combat against other people. So it would be fun to have my face pressed against the ground by someone like you. Is he doing it on purpose? I think he's just really stupid. I don't call him that. I could certainly give it a try, but no promise I'll be the one on top. We walk up the stair to the second floor. Dallan showed me some of the staff office, their meeting room and laboratories, the basic stuff. On the next floor there were a PE room because of course we need PE even after high school. There were also more gathering room, but even bigger than the one from earlier for festivities and such, he explained. After a while, the whole guide thing stopped being about the places and more about the person that was guiding me. If it, even if it ever even was supposed those in the first place. They say a guy is more attractive when he's passionate about something. And Dallan sure is passionate about this place. I can see a twinkle in his eyes every time we go by an important room. Passion? All I see is fatigue. His gaze is excited and friendly, but his dark circles beneath the eyes show how overworked he is. He talks a lot while with his eye closed. I wouldn't be surprised if he could guide me through everything with a blindfold on. His unbreakable constant smile is contagious as well. Pair that with all the people we keep bumping into that are just so nice to us, I say this first day is a big success. And that hallway is all about the student council. We don't have any business with them right now, so let's move on. Are they the type that have more control than the teacher around here? Oh no, not at all. Why would they? They only help with me with the more tedious tasks the teacher or chart leader don't want to deal with. You probably won't meet any of them before classes start anyways. Where did you even get that from? Definitely not TV, but good to know. They tried to stuff me in the council a couple of times, but I got out. Those guys really don't do much. Don't tell them I said that. Can't have no idea who they are. Great. What about restroom? My goodness, I forgot about those completely. We passed a couple on the way. There's one nearby if you need to use it. I like that. We get the next floor, that being the last one too. That'll show me a simple door with the mail symbol on it. Two more similar doors after it. Very inclusive. It will take a second. Dallan gave me a nod and wandered in a random direction out of politeness. I'll walk inside. The restroom was nothing particularly special. It looked like any other restroom from public schools. The only difference is the cleaner, smelled nicer, and it had gold accent here and there. Okay, maybe a little special. Overall, an improvement, but not perfection. Now, for the most important question of the day, which should I choose? I'm sure this decision will be very crucial, just as everything you ever do. Like the rules of the universe are orbiting around you for some reason. Strange. Anyway, let's go for a stall. I never go, always to stall. I know guys are expected these days, but why? Why would I want people watching me? In a school full of quotes unquote lust? No thank you. All of them seem to be empty, so I pick the closest one to the door. I take out my phone to see if I got any notification. I'm not sure if those are even supposed to work here, but I was curious and didn't want to be on my phone while talking with Dallan. I'll miss out on looking at that handsome face. 2 minutes, just perfect. I place it on the toilet paper roll and unzip my pants. You better be safe, phone. And you better not peek, scribble. I see something you see, so it's up to you whether or not you subject me to such visual tortures. I do my business like always, but without looking down, flashing up, absolutely not forget to wash my hand. I use a paper towel and a dryer for extra face dryness. I inspect my face in the mirror in front of me and groom some stray pieces of fur on my cheek. I go toward the door and open it and damn it, I forgot my phone. I close the door again and move towards my stall. I heard oh no. Suddenly I hear dust coming with one of the stalls. Fuck dude, I told you not I fuck dude, I told you not you're not quick enough. This was a bad idea. It's the first time a bitch complained that I last too long. Don't call me that. Quit your winning and bend back over. I'll be done before the next one I come in. What the heck is happening? I freeze in place. What do I do? Make sure not to inside this time. Maybe shouldn't have such a hot piece of ass if you wanted that. You're so rough. You weren't complaining when we started. You're just gonna shove it back in like that? Hey, what's the problem? Though you got used to it by now. That rod still hurt, you asshole. Yeah, that conflict they're fucking. Oh, here we go. You should join them or run away. Both of them would be kind of funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to see what happens, to be honest. An idea come to mind. Mischievous, I like it. I walk in front of their stall. This will show them fucking in the public bathroom without a carry. Yeah, prank them. Just music style. Hey, that sound like fun. Care for a third? Hey, that they must be so red right now. Doubt they ever. Then some whisper, followed by a door crack, an eye looking directly at me. So, Snow Leopard, he's fine as fuck. Then do it. Alright. Oh no, what am I doing? What am I doing? I can see the guy junk still inside the other one. The top take his step back a little, then gesture to me with his hand. Get in here. Huh? I'm in between? Did I stutter? What is happening? I was supposed to just scare them, not this. Don't tell me you don't raise your tail for others, cause I'm one of What am I doing? Oh my god. And I don't even know their name. I'm just going to continue calling them top and fun. Oh yeah, what did I say this morning? I'm not getting. I'm not gonna get real on the first day of school. Eh. Should wear my. I wonder if this is the norm around here, or I just stumbled into the wilderness of encounters. Anyway, I have a big wolf man to return to. And before you ask, Gribble, I don't feel bad for what I did. And I don't think you should. Have fun with a couple of decades you have left to live. Hey, you're back. What did you think back there? I don't know. As soon as I noticed you're gonna take it up as the strict top, huh? No, no. Oh my. I always make sure to pleasure them in whatever way they. But I didn't want to do that in a bathroom. You doing this beneath me. Or it's true, but he shouldn't say it. So I get out, I'm greeted by excited Dallan with soda bottle in his hands. Hey, you took a while. Everything okay? Oh yeah. Everything's fine. My belt was giving me some problem. Yeah, these custom made belts tend to malfunction sometimes. I suggest getting one from a local tailor with the academy emblem on it, of course. Maybe you can show me sometime? It would be my pleasure. Seemed like I successfully fooled him. The last guy came out of the bathroom behind me. He gave me a wink and walked away. I feel dirty but satisfied. Here you go. Gotta replace the fluid. Just one. It is flavor water. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here. It's already been like a 40-minute mark. I promised myself to do like a 40-minute mark, but yeah, I think I might have gone to 40 to 50 already. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the video, turn on all notifications so you cannot miss any video. And I'll be seeing you next time. Bye. Peace out.